So I'm back with the 2021.5 GPX Moto TSE250R, and this is going to be kind of putting the front together here, the controls and probably the light on. I want to try to keep these videos short, so try not make them too long. So let's do the controls. Plus, once I get on the controls, I can mount up the highway dirt bike and see what I need to do there, possibly. We'll unwrap the controls here. Looks like the other hand guard is on this side. Go. Looks like they have protection on there, so probably doesn't bang into stuff. That's nice. See, they did do a good job packing. I mean, can't complain how the Chinese package this up. Plastic on your handguard. Take that off. So what came off? There was just the one 8mm up here. Looks like there's a washer under this 8mm, and then this fell off from behind somehow. Probably just a spacer. I don't know if I need it. This is what the front looks like without the number plate. So you got a bunch of wires here. Wires. Speed sensor. Probably for the headlight. We'll take a look here in a second. Just got a bundle, got some extras. Honestly, don't know until I start hooking up the controls, and obviously then I can figure out what goes to where. Hopefully it's self-explanatory. So we'll undo this bunch. Ah, really? Aha! It's one of those bikes. Okay, I didn't notice. Some bikes have this. They have a hole in the handlebar there, and they have a pin. So you just line up the pin that sticks out with the hole in the bar. It's been a while. That's more or less dual sport bikes, street-orientated bikes. At least the other bikes I've owned, I haven't seen that, other than buddies' bikes. Okay, so it's gonna go in a particular position. Yeah, I personally, I don't know about that. See, now it's like slanted different because I have the bars. So that's the downside of when you have a hole like that. Now, if I want to do away, I just grind off that pin or see if it pulls right out, and then I can move it around wherever I want. So we'll just have to see how it all works for me. This is a personal preference thing, to be honest with you. If you don't like where your controls are, you're going to have to remove that pin. However you remove it, that's up to you. Okay, well, it looks like we basically got the controls on. I obviously want to do the highway dirt bike guards, so that is going to require me to cut the ends of these, which I might loosen that back off, slide this back off, and see what the plug's about on this side. It sounds like I'm giving a hard time to some of this, but some of this by me kind of making comments like, why is that a flathead? Maybe that's where, Moto Toys USA /Pitster says, hey guys, I need a bigger one than that. Says, hey guys, you know what? Let's just put a normal, we're doing bolts elsewhere, why can't we have an 8mm there? Why? You can break out a pretty wide flathead. That also removes your lever too. So yeah, that should just be a 8mm, and you can see what it looks like, threads down here, wider up here to go through the lever. Another part, add a little grease to. They made this so you have to use this plastic piece, and this has the lock nut on. This is what was loose with these two bolts, and those look like, no, they're not 8, 6. That might be 6. So I'm going to have to take that off, put that back on to be able to have the space and to go into something to screw it down. Another thing, why you know people are going to change to better bark busters and highway dirt bikes and Sirica or whatever, however you say that brand, whatever, they're going to change to different hand guards. We'll do. It is 6 mil, so if you're needing to do what I need to do, then yes, you're going to have to use a 6 mil socket. So dig it out, something we don't typically use. Just put it back in, put it with your tote of parts. If you have more than one bike, make totes for each bike. So there I go, I have this. This will go on, will look goofy. Guess it will add some protection here. Hopefully I don't have to cut stuff just to get the highway dirt bikes on, but we'll see. So this is highway dirt bike stuff. You get the mirror, or mirrors actually, basically customize it. So, are these bars really that much longer? And if you're wondering if there's a direction, a manual to put this together, there could be. I think there might be online. But I'm having fun. So they had this mounted with one hole there, which is crazily close. But they say I have somewhat of a bracket, so I could probably modify it. There's also a couple holes on the top too here, so we've got a couple holes on the top. For now, I will just put the screw back into the hole at which it came from. Okay, well, I am back with the bike. It's been a while just trying to figure out these bars. So I'm about pretty much done for today, except I really do want to button up the front, so hopefully get this all done. But this is how the highway dirt bikes fit so far. Just like so. I had to add a spacer here, which I just used a nut, and I found a longer bolt. So it pushed that hole further out. On that side, I mean, it should be even, but it was a tight fit over here. I think because previously on the Beta 500, I dropped the bike on this side, so that was tweaked. I tried to tweak it back and what have you, but just not lining up good, so it was easier to add that little nut for a spacer. And even over here, it's not perfect, but man, that is, I have that twisted into there as hard as possible. Same here, a lot of tension on especially the right side here versus the left side, but still, the tension is fine. I don't care if it's smooth. The tension will make it so nothing comes loose, at least easily. So anyways, I got them on. They work as far as that aspect. Now I get to see if the computer fits right on or not. You know what would have been nice? Giving extra bolts, because over time you lose them. Another thing that probably wouldn't cost much is to give you extra little bolts here and there. Just an idea. Would be a nice touch. Let's see if the headlight works. Yes. Low beam, I guess there's only one beam. Guess that's fine, I guess. No flash. What I wanted to test, well, let's see, does it crank? I'm not going to start because I don't oil or anything. And plus I don't have fuel in it, but it cranks. So that's pretty cool. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it on. That noise is the servo for the power valve. So it kind of does its thing. And you all can't see, but yeah, see. So this blinker goes to the other side. Okay. So So green with orange goes green with orange, but it's your left side. There we got it on. Let's see now. Pretty bright. And again, headlight. Got that one. I want to take off that film off the lens so I don't forget and it melts. There we go. There's a little defect in my sticker decal right there, bubbled. I don't really care, but I will point out little stuff to you all. So for the right side, it's green and light blue. So green is shared, that's just ground, and then blue. Well, here's the front of the bike. I kind of got it together. GoPro took a dump, so I don't know at what point the battery died. This is just here for the time being. I might just solder the wires together and yeah, not worry about a key. Keys are silly. I just have to know, except if I do that, then I need a way to turn it on and off. So really what I need to do is go to an on-off switch. So I don't know. So for now, I will probably just kind of find a spot for this somewhere. Maybe shove it in between the computer there and just have it in there outside of this metal piece, or I mean I can find a spot for it. So turning it on, it's the sound it makes, the servo. This is the computer. If you want to see that come on, that's off, that's on. Goes through a little dance. It's telling you the voltage. Apparently it's in kilometers right now. We'll have to figure out how you change that. Kilometers. Odometer. Let's just hold it. Just hold it, and then it goes to miles. There we go. Because you just hold it for miles. Okay, miles an hour. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it on. Let's look at the blinkers. And I will actually turn off my LED here. Okay, so I turned off the LED shining on the bike so you can kind of get a better idea. So low beam is nothing. High beam is what you got. So you got your right and your left. Right, left, cancel. There we go. I think that's all I have right now. I haven't done anything for the back, so I don't know. I don't see a tail light on, but let's turn on the headlight. Maybe that's only on with headlight. Okay, you have a tail light, running light when the headlight is on. Turn headlight off. Brake light. There's the brake light. And it works with both. So both switches are working, pedal and hand. Oh, I still got a lot to do. I have to tidy this up because, like the front wiring, you only have so much room, so I have to figure it out. But here's the highway dirt bike guards. Turn back on my light source. Here's the highway dirt bike guards. I got the stock grip back on. It's just one of those, see? And I got it all on. It works. With the key out of the hole, I moved this over more of a center position. It was more to the left. I really don't know how they want it routed. And they didn't give you much extra front brake. Come on, guys, it's kind of like the Beta 125. It was so close. Just a little bit, like another inch. Just so you have that extra room. You know, at least it's not in the way of the computer. The clutch kind of is, and I can probably reroute that if I need be, but I mean, I'm assuming it'll work right there. The starter button works. No fuel, no nothing in here. I don't know if it has oil or not. I haven't got that far. I haven't even got the fuel filter changed out and hooked up. But that's where we are with this bike in hooking up the front. So I have to tidy it up, obviously, but it's pretty much there, you know. I'm thinking these are cinch down straps for when you're hauling. So I think I need to turn that out. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I really don't know otherwise. Anyways, just that's the bike right now, the state it's in, the stuff I've done to it. So please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep following along. I can't wait until I actually get on the bike. This is just hopefully helping people out that get the bike and they're less mechanically inclined than I am. I'm not saying I'm very mechanically inclined, but you know, you can do this. It's just sorting through stuff is going to take a while. That's all. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.